Hello guys, today we'll be replacing the dropper post of the Canyon Lux Trail CF6. So the bike came with this strange dropper post. It was the Fox Transfer SL. It's a dropper post that works only with a spring. It's not pneumatic and it's a new model. So far I've talked to several people, including bike mechanics, that never seen such dropper post before or rarely seen such dropper post. Maybe it's an attempt to reduce the price. The difference between this dropper post and a normal pneumatic dropper post is that this one has only two stages. For example, you can have it completely extended or completely down. So this one that came with the bike originally had a problem. For example, when I ride, you can hear this clicking sound. That it's not a functional problem, but it's concerning because I'm wondering if this will fail at any time. I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah. And I talked to Canyon support. They promised me they will give me a new dropper post, and the new dropper post arrived just now. So it doesn't click on first try, and we'll be replacing this dropper post with the new one. So stay tuned to see how this goes. So first thing first, we will adjust this one. We will remove the old one, and there is this screw here, this bolt that I will unscrew a bit. So the dropper post now can be rotated and removed, but we should be really very careful because there is the cabling here for the dropper post, and while we are pulling the dropper post, we should also put the cabling inside a bit because they are linked together and we don't want to have issues with that. So we are threading this and we are pulling here, and let me note what height was. It was the middle of the letter A, so I will try to match that. Just to be on the safe side, I will remove the dropper post remote from here. It's not this bit. Get another bit. Where is the smallest bit? Yes. This tool that comes with the Canyon, when you purchase a bike from Canyon, it's actually a torque wrench. A bit basic torque wrench, but it should work for your needs. So I will unscrew here everything and remove it just in order to pass the cable easier. Be careful not to lose this screw, so I will just put it lightly here until I made it. And there is this place that it turns inside. You can see it. It turns inside slightly. Yep. And we pull. And we push. And I think we are done here. Yep. Just barely. Just a bit more. And we will be ready to remove. So this is the next tricky part. If you can see, there is a bolt here that we should unscrew to remove the cable from the dropper post. and yeah, we'll be doing this next. You should be really careful with this one. It requires less force to remove it, and be sure not to unscrew it too much to fall inside the frame, because then you will have problems. And keep it away from the frame, yes. It's a bit hard. This part is the hardest when installing the dropper post, and I skipped it last time. There is a way. We should check on the other side. It goes a long way. I don't know if you see it here. There is still thread going on. Yep, and it comes out. So this one with the bracket stays here, and we will screw this not to lose it, because I have to return this to Kenyan. So I will screw it back. As you can see, it's very uncomfortable place. I don't know why they put this there, but yeah, we do what we gotta do. And I will clean this garbage here from the old post and clean this part, because we had a bit of riding and it's not very clean. As you can see, my bike is not being cleaned properly, but this just arrived and I wanted to put the new dropper post, and it's not very dirty, so I will keep it like that. And you have to be sure to use the correct torque figures to tighten the bolts and nuts. Everything should be correctly tightened with the provided tool. So first thing that we have to do is we put some assembly paste. This is the assembly paste for carbon and aluminum frames. So we put it like that. I don't know if it's enough, but it says put assembly paste, and I'm putting assembly paste. Smear right, good, and clean the hands. And then we have this, the new dropper post, and let the games begin. This is the trickiest part. So you put it like that, and apparently this time it was easier. Maybe it was defective the last time. So I'm starting to screw little by little, and it should be okay. And the torque figure for this one is 1.5, I think, Newton meters. So it's not much. We should be careful not to overdo it. Yes, I have to check the torque figure again. I don't want to screw this, because this is the new drop post, and you should be careful to match the front and the back. So this goes to front and this goes to back, the numbers. Actually, we should tighten this one to 2.8 Newton meters, so around 3 Newton meters. I think 3 is enough as the manual set. And now we are ready. Let's inspect if the cable is properly inserted. Yeah, looks okay. And now we should be starting to put this inside. It goes a bit harder in the beginning, but you should be really careful. And while inserting it like that, I should unscrew this a bit. Yep. So we should pull this cable from this side and then insert a bit and then pull and then insert a bit and then pull and then insert a bit and then pull and then again insert a bit. Where is the A? The post is inserted to the desired height, and now I will have to put the seat on top. For the seat we just unscrew this, but it's not so easy because they are really tight. Who screwed these? I screwed them there. And unscrew and repeat until it's undone. And the other side, I should do them one by one. And note where the old seat is. You should note where these clamps are. So you should put the new on the new the same way if you prefer it, or adjust if you don't need it. See, it says front, so this should be on the front and the other one should be on the back. I did not tighten because later I will adjust it to be pointing forwards. So first we'll put the seat on. Actually, guys, I found this to be the trickiest part of the installation, because you have to be really careful not to drop these, and they are not put on place. So yeah, but you keep them like that with one finger and you screw it. As long as one of them is screwed and the other one falls somewhere and you start searching for it. Where did it go? Where did it go? Aha, here it is. The other one should be easier to put. And you start screwing a bit on the front, a bit on the back until it tightens, and then adjust the correct. So now it's the time to make it straight on the front. I think it's straight enough, but this can be adjusted later. So these bolts has to be tightened up to 9 Newton meters, and we will tighten them now. And this one should be 6 Newton meters. So 6 Newton meters here. Exactly. Up 6, and here we have 9. But it's a bit hard to use this torque wrench here, because as you can see, these are too narrow here. So one by one you should rotate them to get the desired outcome. And where's this? And now, not to forget, we should put this one. Let's put a bit of assembly paste here, and we'll try the dropper post. So we put assembly paste here. Inside, and unscrew this little one. And the important thing is to put it here like that, close to your finger, but you should avoid touching the controls for the brake lever. Yeah, so it should be away from the brake lever. This one actually should be 1.7. Yeah, I got it wrong the last time, but we'll fix it now. Let's see the correct torque. So this should be 1 point something. Okay. And now the test. It works for now. I have to test it with a ride. So let's see if there is a clicking sound. This time there is I think there is a bit more give, but there is no clicking sound, and I'm careful not to overdo it. But yeah, this was the installation. I'll check it on a ride and tell you, is it working? Actually, when you see the old dropper post, there is no direction here to note, so these are different and somehow a bit different. And I will prepare this one for returning to Canyon, and they will probably give it to Fox, and they maybe fix it. But yeah, this is the clicking sound.